welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. Thank you for joining us today. We are continuing working on our art project that we challenged ourselves last week with a sketch out of a Halloween sort of theme to it, and then we just kind of thread painted it out. On the weekend, I started doing some kind of doodling in the background of that project to kind of just let the hat, the cauldron, and the broom all kind of jump out a little bit. You could quilt the hat too if you want to. I'm just completely up to you. So we're just going to go and continue to have some fun with that. So there's a little bit of what we started. And we're just going to do that right on our domestic machine. I have my open foot here, or free motion quilting foot. It's not open, it's clear plastic, and I've got a kind of matching sort of embroidery thread in the bottom. You could use white or whatever your background is, but you will see probably pokes of color here and there. And we're just gonna have some fun. It's just kind of doodle about and make things that have to do with Halloween. You could put some pieces of candy in here and then echo that. Do some paisleys, do some swirls, do some clamshells. Just do kind of doodling fun stuff to kind of fill it in all the way around. You can maybe put a spider in there. Be confident in your own skills. Be confident in yourself. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna drop the needle. Where we ended the other day was some paisleys here, so I just kind of want to maybe I should start over here, fill this in. Let's fill this in and work our way around. And those are kind of more like teardrops shells or something. So let's finish over here. And then I have a lovely stitch out for you guys. That is this right here. So you get to see that as well today. Okay, that's stitched out via the GoPro. Okay, so just take a few minutes to do a little quilting here. So the same principle applies is what you could do on your domestic machine. You can do on the long arm or your mid arm, and same as all. It's all the same. It's the same principles. The same principles apply. So be you know, if you have the gloves and the silpat mat to slide around, all these things help aid you in your free motion quilting. Obviously, a bigger tray or a flat table to make sure everything's nice and even. Always pick up your bobbin thread. Just want to get that out of the way. My threads. I find them very distracting, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. There we go. Just kind of hold them off for a smidge till we get started. Okay. And this is where you can take your own time. You be as fast as you want to be. So we just do a couple more little circles. It's kind of like trying to do like eyeballs, but they're trying to do circles in circles. So some had pupils, some had opals. Kind of want to fill in the section just a little bit more. You don't need those big fancy gloves to do this either. You can just get some dollar store garden gloves with the little grippies on the tips, or even just some rubber gloves. That's a nice handy tip from Miss Wendy K. And then just make your, try not to go, let's see, you felt, or I felt, see, I picked up the pace there and I'm trying to slow it down. I'm trying to keep it as a consistent little, as the stitches go around. So the faster I go and the slower I move, the more dense stitches I'm going to get, or more close together. Let's fill in here. And this is where we're going to try and do some little bit more of the clammy shells here. So we continued out those little circle wise thingies till the end there. Now you can turn your project any which way is helpful for you, because I'm kind of getting towards the edge. I kind of maybe want to lay to like work it a little bit this way, so I have a little bit more of the quilt to work on. Okay. And sometimes it does take a few minutes to get into the groove of something, so sometimes it's always better to have a practice piece that you kind of fiddle with for maybe 5 or 10 minutes first before you start working on your main project, right? got it all ruler set out. You don't want to go too slow. I feel like I should be just doing, yeah, a little bit faster. You got to find that happy medium that works for you. It's the same whether it's constant or regulated stitch mode, right? You're trying to regulate it by your movements. Kind of look like a pumpkin. I'm not sure where that one went, but we kind of went like a pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to try and come around, echo through here, and then back again, because I do kind of want to fill up the space as much as possible. And if some of it gets trimmed, that's okay. It won't be hidden the binding. I'm going to turn it. Oops, lift the foot up. And then just keep working your way around your project. If you want, you can sketch out some ideas that you like beforehand to kind of give you inspiration, whether it's like I said, like a paisley or some stars, or you really wanted to incorporate, like we could do a star here. It's just the old-fashioned, when we were in school, star. And then we can just kind of do a little curve around it. And again. Trace some stitches. Just do a little bounce. See, again, I think I feel like I'm going a little bit too slow for where I normally would stitch. Giving yourself more space to work in than when I'm kind of giving myself here when I trimmed it up, so it's also very nice and handy. See, that's more of the comfortable speed for me. It's moving fast enough, and I'm moving my hands fast enough, or try to anyways. So there's like a little paisley shape, and then we can come in here and do some like little, give either some teeth because it's Halloweeny, or maybe we can just give it some little lumpy bumps or some, you know, warts or whatever. Let's try and give it some teeth. Give it some teeth. Come in on the inside, and just do it really close, give it a little bit of definition. And another one, maybe like look like a bit like a tongue. Who knows? Okay, now let's go on this side, and we'll try and echo or come close to the teeth. Kind of filling in that little space around. And then in no time at all, you'll have your whole project all filled up, and it's going to look amazing. So thank you everybody for joining us. Take a look at this beautiful stitch out that Walt's going to show you right now. Have an amazing day, and we will see you on the next Halloweeny project. Take care everybody. Big hugs. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to doodle. Doodle.